Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. We have our highly anticipated barrel pick for the bourbon judge community. Really, really excited for today's single barrel pick. This is one that's been in the making for, um, gosh, a long time. I remember reaching out, and we'll bring Will on, our special guest, in a little bit. But I remember reaching out to Nancy years ago, but we finally made it come to fruition. So let's go ahead and bring on our guests one at a time. Let's first bring on the Utah's finest, our good friend Scott. Scott, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Marcus and community. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good, man. Good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing really good. Looking forward to this, and thanks for allowing me to be a part of it. It's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate you joining, man. Definitely appreciate you joining. We'll get some of the folks that are in the comments as well. I see our good friend Corey's online. Eric's out there as well. DT Cruiser. Let's go ahead and bring on our next guest. We'll get everyone in, and then we'll do the our intros and so forth. Let's go ahead and bring on the true Michigan, representing the state of Michigan for the bourbon judge community, our good buddy Matt. Matt, how are you, man?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Good, brother. Good. Thanks for representing Michigan, right? We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, of course. Had to have one.
Absolutely. Had to have one. I had to have one for sure. All right, we're going to next bring up our good friends Katie and Jim.
Hey,
Katie and Jim, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for joining. We appreciate you guys as well. I know we had some curveballs with tonight, or actually this was actually scheduled a few weeks ago, but someone, yours truly, decided to get sick. So I apologize for that. So, but at least now I'm healthy and able to make this one work. So I appreciate it. All right. And our next and last patron before we bring on our special guest from Joseph Magnus, the man who actually helped, honestly, for tonight to even come to fruition. Alex is, I don't know if Alex is in politics, but if he's not, he belongs in politics because the man knows how to get a hold of everyone in the world. I'll just say that. He knows how to get a hold of anyone and everyone. So he actually connected with the CEO of Craft Go Brands, Allie, and made tonight come to fruition. So from our patron group, cheers, our good friend Alex Saltzman. Alex,
hey,
how are you, buddy?
Good. I'm representing New England tonight.
There we go.
And
I love it.
I'm not in politics, but I'm in sales. So it's the same thing, right?
Okay.
Hi to everybody. Where is that? With Katie and Jim, where are you guys?
Oh, tell them.
We're in Ohio, Cleveland.
Oh, Ohio.
area.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh, Michigan.
You got Katie, Jim, Ohio. You have Matt representing Michigan, and then Scott, Utah Scott.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. And we'll bring on our special guest representing Joseph Magnus, our good friend Will Fabry. Let's go ahead and bring Will on real quick. Will, how are you, sir? Did we get Will there?
Oh, I can't hear you all.
Oh, you can hear us? Okay. Can you guys still hear me? Just to make sure we're good.
Yeah, I still hear you.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Well, if you want,
hear you guys.
If you want, Will, drop. Let me put it in comments. You can drop and then rejoin Will. We'll get you back in a second. We'll get you back, Will. Don't worry. Little technical difficulties happens once in a while. No big deal. Just let Will know. Why don't we go around real quick and just do our gateway. Let's see, our gateway into whiskey, and then which of the Joseph Magnus products you've had. We'll change up a little bit. We'll let
Sorry, guys, I can't.
How about Katie and Jim?
I start off Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
And Kate,
I'm drawing a blank right now.
Evernorth Cobbler.
Okay. Okay.
She had to start over 120 proof.
Okay. All right. And then what about Joseph Magnus products? Which ones have you had
None.
before?
We don't have
None.
any. They're harder to find where we're at in Northeast Ohio.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. All right. Very nice. So we got some rookies into the Magnus world. I love it.
Yes.
Definitely.
Love it. Very nice. Tim Feeney is liking your haircut, Scott.
I just got it cut today, buddy. You just got to cut today. Thank you.
That is pretty funny. Tim always can break make someone laugh, boy. I swear. He's a trip. Cheers, Patrick. Good to see you as well. All right, let's keep going. So we had Jim and Katie. Scott, how about you, my friend? What was your gateway to whiskey? Like which whiskey? And then also of the Joseph Magnus products, which ones have you had in the past?
Yeah, so mine was Wild Turkey.
Okay.
Followed closely by Buffalo Trace, I think like a lot of us. But as far as JM products, what really turned me on to them was their cigar blend series. I've had batch 141, 486, and 488.
Okay.
And then I've got a Joseph, the Murray Hill Club, but I haven't cracked that one yet. But yeah, I love the cigar blends.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, they're pretty epic. I would agree with you for sure. Definitely epic. All right, Will, can you hear us now that you're back?
Yeah, sorry. Technology is not my strong suit, but
No, you're good, brother. No worries at all. Trust me, you're totally fine, man.
awesome.
We're just kind of going through intros, what everyone's drinking, like their gateway to whiskey, and then also which Magnus products they've had before. So I think we're now up to we got to go to the Michigan guy. I mean, he should have been number one, but Matt, we're gonna let you go next. What was your gateway whiskey, and then also which Magnus products have you had before in the past?
Yeah, so I got into whiskey through cigars. So I actually started with scotches and transitioned into bourbons much later. But the first bourbons that I really remember enjoying were some of the Elijah Craig barrel proofs back in the day. In terms of the Magnus products that I have enjoyed, I've got the cigar blend that I like a lot. I've got the Murray Hill, and I've got the Murray Hill special release, which is fantastic. So excited to try what we've got tonight.
Nice. I like it, man. All right. Well, hell, I could just say ditto. I mean, because everything you said is pretty much what I would say as well. So thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. All right. Well, Alex, man, you're saving you for next before we jump into Will. We want to learn a little bit more about Will's background. So, Alex, how about you jump in?
I was very much like Matt. I was a single malt kind of Scotch guy. And then I started with Buffalo Trace, and then I've never been back to single malts. And then for the Joseph Magnus, obviously the cigar blend is what I've enjoyed. I have a bottle of a special release, the Murray Hill. I have not opened up yet, but I just got another backup, so I'm ready to open it.
There you go. That's awesome, man. Got to open it. And I need to clarify, just because I said I'm just like Matt. I'm definitely not like Matt in terms of like Scotch. Let me be crystal clear. Scotch and I do not align. I meant more toward in terms of the Joseph Magnus products, that I should say. But in terms of let me go back then. So my gateway in that case for whiskey was probably, I guess it was Woodford. Yeah, Woodford Double Oaked, kind of got me into it. And then, obviously just it went crazy from there. So, but yes, I had to clarify that one point because I know a lot of people are probably wondering, Judge, I thought you always say you hate Scotch, and I still do. Just not for me. It doesn't go well. So does not go well. All right, Will, real quick, if you can just kind of give us your background over at Joseph Magnus. I know everyone would love to learn a little bit more about you, your background as a whole would be awesome.
Yeah. So I'm the head blender under the master blender, Nancy Fraley. We have worked together for close to 8 years now.
Nice.
My background is actually in the culinary field. I'm professionally trained. I spent 20 years in the industry, spent about 10 years in Michelin kitchens in Chicago before I transitioned to whiskey. Yeah. So technique and appreciation of ingredients transitions from food to whiskey naturally. So
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I've noticed that like in the whiskey world, I've met a few other folks that are same kind of background, like culinary arts and so forth. It seems to be like a really good fit. Like I know down in I think it's in Atlanta, ASW. I think the head master blender as well. Same thing, like a culinary arts background, was a chef and so forth. That's so cool. I love that, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's respect and appreciation of, what you're working with. So
Yes, sir.
Food and whiskey barrels go hand in hand, right? So
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And you get to hang out with Nancy Fraley. I mean, that's a pretty cool job too, man.
absolutely. Yeah, she's a
That's
wonderful
awesome.
woman.
She is. She's awesome. She's awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into this whiskey. First and foremost, again, just want to say shout out to Alex. I had reached out to Nancy, many years ago. I think it was right when you guys had paused your single barrel program, and she was like, it's coming back. It's coming back. Yep. And I was literally trying to do some research, and Alex was like, hey, do you need help trying to get into Magnus? I was like, yeah. And then like the next day, he's like, okay, here's the CEO's contact info. Reach out. Let's get the barrel pick schedule. I'm like, holy crap. I've been trying this for like years. Shit. So shout out to you, Alex. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for helping our community, my friend. You're a good guy. Good guy. So, all right. So we have 3 barrels in front of us, ranging in proofs from 109, 105 to 102. Maybe, Will, can you kind of help everyone kind of educate all of us in terms of what we're picking today? Like, I know it's a very fancy name, but I don't want to try pronouncing it because I would like murder it. I know it's like Sigwin, but tell everyone about the specialty barrels that we're picking tonight.
Sure. So a backstory. So there's been multiple bourbon booms, but the one in like 2011 or 12, the bigger houses weren't ready necessarily to produce it all. Well, they were ready to produce it all, but the cooperages weren't, because a lot of these specific barrels, the staves are yard seasoned for multiple years. So it was an interesting time because the production of whiskey drastically outpaced the production of barrels. So cooperages found themselves in a unique situation where like there was wine and brandy cooperages producing barrels, but they didn't have the capability to char. So this lot of barrels that we released, Sequan Moreau, are traditionally a wine and brandy cooperage, but they found themselves in a very unique situation, and they made a little capital upgrade to be able to char barrels. So these barrels are they are bourbon barrels, new virgin oak. They are heavy toast and a lighter char. It's MGP's probably most famous mash bill. 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. They're 10-year. Yep, they're 10-year. They're stored in a warehouse, and they were stored in the lower levels, hence the lower proof. And they're also stored closer to a creek. So naturally, there was a slow reduction of the alcohol content that really turned into something truly magical. And we kind of came across this lot. We're at NDP, so we source. We don't hide behind that. So Nancy and I mean, we were going over inventory, and we stumbled upon this lot of barrels, and it was truly magical. And it really didn't fit into any of the it didn't fall into the cigar blend category or Murray Hill or the triple cask finish. So we decided, so we said, hell, why not release a single barrel, bring it back to life. So that's what we have today. Yeah. So
nice.
I'm excited for you guys to
taste
and give feedback. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm ready to sip some whiskey. I don't know about you guys. I know we all had like a little starter, but everyone ready to jump in? You guys all ready? Katie, you good, Katie? Good. All right, let's rock and roll. If you guys are okay with that, I love going in order from a proof standpoint. So the lowest proof is 102.4. That's barrel 1528. Let you guys get those if you want to pour those. I poured all mine just to kind of let them air out. I'm not going to lie. It was definitely very challenging as my starter to not go for either the Murray Hill Club Special or the cigar blend, but I held off. I held off. I know you can't do that. So we're gonna jump in it with 15208, which is proof 102.4. Yeah, you're right. So all of these, to your point, Will, are all pretty much like 10 and a half years old.
Yep.
Yep, barrel entry 5.2. All right, so very cool, very nice. All right. All right, let's jump into it. 15208. Ooh, it's nice on the nose. Katie, we're gonna get used to you're going first, just so you know. I'm always a gentleman. My mother raised me well, so I won't put you on the spot every single time tonight, just to be clear. But at least to start off, Katie, we got to go with ladies first. What are you getting on the nose, Katie?
Citrus, like oranges.
See that?
Very citrusy.
Vanilla.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, some vanilla. It smells delicious.
It does. I agree with you on the vanilla. That was like the first thing that actually kind of jumped out of the glass to me. I like that. Very nice. Michigan Matt, how about you?
Yeah, I would follow that up. I get both of those. A little bit of burnt sugar, brulee sugar, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that.
I smell it, but I don't know what it is.
Was that you, Scott?
Oh, so on the nose, like I'm getting that vanilla right off the gate, and then oak and a little bit of baking spice, just a touch.
Yeah,
It smells really good.
it does smell really good. The vanilla is like so like present and strong. It's actually kind of cool. Like you don't normally get that in like a bourbon note, like at least not being like very profound. You'll get it sometimes as a note in the background, but not being like the most profound note that you get from the nose standpoint. That's pretty cool, actually. Very nice. All right, Alex, how about you, man? What are you getting on the nose?
I was getting all the same things as everybody else. Essentially, that same as Katie got initially, the citrus. But when I was just going back now, I was getting some of that that sort of burnt brown sugar, a little bit of sweetness there.
Yep. No, totally. Absolutely agree. Yeah, very vanilla forward. The burnt brown sugar is a really good note. Maybe even like a smidge of like a little smidge of like a leather, if you will, kind of hit in the background.
I don't know if it's
Very nice nose. All right.
And
It's been
I
a
think
long
the nice
day.
thing, oh,
No, go ahead, Alex. Jump in.
no, I was just gonna say a lot of it's subtle, right? There's nothing super overpowering. Sometimes you smell, these things, and it's just like the alcohol is overpowering, but it's really nice, subtle smells.
Indeed. Jim, I know you're hiding in the background there, Jim, but anything else stand out to you?
No, I get the same things pretty much what Kate gets. I mean, her sense of smell and palate's way better than mine, but I do get the same things as everybody else.
No, that's awesome. Now this is nice. I love it. The nose is great. It's very inviting, which is nice too. It's very like sweet and like just like very oak, sweet, brown sugar, very inviting, like kind of pulls you in. Hey, long day. Cheers to all of you. Thank you all for making the time. I know you guys are all busy with work, lives, family members. Will with work as well for you staying late. So cheers to all of you guys. Thank you so much. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Let's jump in.
Cheers. Another interesting tidbit: when you swirl the glass in the bourbon in your glass, if you can get a little bubble in there, that's called a pearl. You see how it kind of
That's good.
the viscosity. The brandy producers used to call them pearls. You can see if there's a little air bubble. Yep, that stays on the side of the glass. It's a sign of a quality distillate if it stays for longer than 5 seconds.
Okay.
That's a Nancyism right there.
Is it the sign of someone
like
who can swirl well also? Because
Yeah. Well, and are you doing it clockwise or counterclockwise? That's a big.
Always counterclockwise.
Absolutely, yes.
Fancy.
And even the legs on it
Nancy's.
too. The distillate, yeah. It's a fantastic batch.
The last one.
No, you can
The palate on this is so incredible. Honestly, it's like, I think honestly between kind of like what Katie mentioned in terms of like that. I think you mentioned earlier like a citrus. I was kind of getting like a not so much like a burnt orange peel, but more of like a just like a very fresh, crisp orange peel kind of a note, if you will.
Yeah.
That with like some vanilla and like some oak. Oh, it's so nice. This is so nice. Oh man, it's crazy what the barrel can do. Like, it could truly like work like miracles. I like that a lot. Oh, goodness gracious.
So yeah, Nancy and I, we grade our barrels when we do blending. We grade them from a A to a C, A, A,
Okay.
B, B, A, B, B, C, C, B, C. That kind of scale,
Yeah.
like a 1 to 6. And
Sure.
all of the single barrels that we released are all A's. They are standalone. They are truly unique. Yeah, they're fantastic bourbons that y'all are trying tonight.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Good to know. I like it. Good stuff. Did you guys get anything different on the palate for you guys? The only thing I got was a little bit more of like that. I was trying to define that citrus note, which to me came as more of like a fresh orange peel kind of a note. That was like the one thing, was very much a clean palate. Anyone else get anything different in like the mid end of the palate, if you will, and or the finish?
I just got more oak on the mid. The finish is really
Okay.
sweet, and I think the finish is like, it's nice because it's like a medium kind of length on the finish, so it kind of like evolves and changes a little bit. But I really like that one. Good
Spice
pour.
on the end.
Mm-hmm.
But it
I'm
wasn't
finding
bad.
the finish to be quite drying from the oak influence, so
Okay.
it's nice. It's a good sweetness, but like Scott said, it's kind of a medium finish, and I get a lot of that oak.
Yeah. Yep, I'm with you. I hear on that one, Matt. Yeah, it's a lot of oak. It really is.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's very nice. Very nice. Eric, I'm with you, man. For me personally, only counterclockwise. I hear you, man. I hear you, my friend. Same thing, Eric. Same thing, literally. All right. That's a great start. I'm interested to see the similarities and differences in the next one. Are we all ready to move on to number 2, or do you want to stay with number 1 for a little bit? What do you guys want?
I'm good
We can
to
definitely
move
turn
on.
back as well. Move on?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Sounds good to me. So the second one is barrel number 15168, and it's 105.2 proof. Same barrel entry date 5/2/15. So these are all pretty much 10 years, 7 months, essentially 6-7 months, right? Yeah. So same thing, same age. Yep, same, looks the same mash bill as well. To what Will was speaking of earlier. Just a different proof point. Man. It looks slightly darker. It does look darker, doesn't it? I don't know if that's just my lighting or not. It does,
No, it
right?
A
does.
little darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's dark. This thing's kind of nice. Ooh, this is different. Well, this is, at least for me, this is way more fruit forward. Oh man, nice. Jim, what do you think so far? Jim, what do you got so far on the nose?
I was hogging it. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Katie. You got it. It's your world.
I agree with you. It's very fruit forward. I'm trying to figure out what fruit. I was decided.
It's not a real dark fruit, is it?
No.
Wow, that's like very much like, I would say like more like a blackberry, raspberry, almost more of like a blackberry note.
Yeah.
Blackberry, maybe not raspberry.
Not raspberries.
Yeah.
I would agree with the blackberry.
Well, that is really different than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
It tastes like blackberry. You're gonna love it.
that's interesting. That's so cool. Scott, what about you, Scott? What do you get on the nose?
I get brown sugar oak and like a stone fruit, like a darker stone fruit.
Okay. I can see that, like a darker stone fruit. Kind of get like almost like a plum note in a way.
Smell stone fruit.
Wow.
If I get it.
It's so different, Will. I'm sure you guys, because you guys get the chance to, sip and nose and taste through all these. It's so interesting how different, like from the same lot, same barrel type, right?
Yep.
The Seguin Moreau, how different they could be. Like the first one was like a vanilla kind of explosion, where this one's a lot more like fruit forward and dark stone, fruits, if you will, right? So unique and so cool.
Yeah, that's the beauty about what oak does to whiskey, right? I mean, we released, I think it was 100 barrels we released.
Okay.
And tasting through them, how drastically different they all are.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of bourbon, right? It
Totally.
distilled on the same day, same barrel cooperage, same toast, same char, same warehouse, same, but drastically different.
Yep. No, for sure.
Sounds good.
Oh man, this is nice. Alex, what do you think of the second one so far? Alex, what's your what are you kind of leaning toward from a nose standpoint?
Well, it's so interesting when you don't really smell something first, and then Katie says like blackberry or that came up, and then all of a sudden you go back and you're like, oh, I get it, right? It's there. But it's weird. A part of me gets like a almost like a sweet wine thing going on, like that citrus sweetness again.
Yeah.
But
No,
all the same notes, but the same notes as everybody. It's like there's some brown sugar, vanilla.
So Brian had a good question for the group, and no, I totally agree with you, Alex. Brian had a good question in terms of like the Joseph Magnus single barrel. So they went away for a while. Like I'll never forget, I was in right over the line of Cincinnati, Ohio, in Kentucky. I think it's Newport. Right near New Riff, actually, many years ago. I'm talking about many years ago. And I got my first ever single barrel Joseph Magnus. Loved it. And then like the whole program, obviously the single barrel program kind of went away for a little bit, Will. So it sounds like obviously it's coming back. So it came back with these like whatever 100 plus Seguin Moreau barrels that you guys had. That's a good question from Brian. Is it here to stay, your single barrel program, not only for like whiskey tubers, but like for certain stores that are interested, or is it just this allotment of barrels that is like a kind of almost like a test single barrel program for going
This
forward?
one's really good.
That's a great question.
First one.
We're not going to release anything that doesn't make sense, right? So we didn't want to force anything into the market until that's why we took that hiatus. We found something special and we wanted to share it with everyone. We're not going to force. We're just not going to flood the market with single barrels. We are being deliberately patient to find these fantastic barrels and release them as single barrels. So in the last 6 years, it didn't really make sense. And then Nancy and I kind of stumbled upon this magnificent lot, and it just kind of made sense, So I can't really give you an answer about when the next single barrel will be out. But it is at the back of our mind when we're tasting and nosing and analyzing all these barrels. It's always at the back of our mind, but we haven't found something truly special as this lot in the last 6 years.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's a fantastic point. Thank you for that. So sounds like you guys are more focused on quality than just quantity, trying to like flood the market as a whole.
Absolutely.
Judge, does that mean we should take 2 barrels?
Alex, you are definitely in sales. I love it. He's definitely in sales. JP,
they're going fast.
They are going fast. No, we're definitely making one tonight. JP, hopefully Will's answer kind of summarizes like what you're looking for in terms of like the different samples and so forth. But maybe to expand on JP's point, Will, when you're sending out samples, like you have like a certain like sense of like what you think a group might like. Is it like when you're going through like the different barrels that are still available, is there like certain item that you're looking for that you would say, okay, you know what, this group might like this because of X, Y, and Z? Is there something that you kind of look for?
Yeah, that's a great question. I not really. I think we release fantastic barrels to bourbon enthusiasts. So we kind of, I mean, we don't really, I don't know what the word is, but I mean, we found these fantastic barrels and we did all our analysis on it, and we were, blown away by it. So instead of trying to blend that in our 3 blends that we have, we chose to release them as single barrels. So we don't really do. I don't know if that answers the question adequately or not, but
I'm with you.
I think, we wanted to share something special with the bourbon community that is outside of the 3 different profiles that we regularly
completely
blend,
makes sense.
So.
Got it. No, that completely makes sense. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
What's the rest of the team? What do you guys think about this one? This one's so different than the first one. I'm torn in a lot of different ways. I'm not going to say, why yet. I'll hold off my thoughts, but I'm torn. But the cool thing about this one, it's completely different. Like they are like complete polar opposites. The first one versus the second one. Matt, I don't think I had a chance to come back to you for the second one, Matt. What do you think of the second one, Matt?
Yeah, this one's right up my alley. So I was thinking strawberry, then you said blackberry, and I think that's a better note. But it reminds me, the sweetness is more of like an ice cream. Like to me, it's like kind of reminds me of like a blackberry sundae.
Okay, see that?
Yeah, I'm all over this nose.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
I have a question for the group. If you don't mind.
Go ahead, hit it, Katie.
Do you know, like creme brulee, like the burnt sugar on top?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get that smell.
Custard. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I can see that. Oh, this is nice, man. This nose is so nice. I like the uniqueness of number 1, but this nose, the palate is really good too. The palate is it's a long finish. Like the first one, the palate was like very clean, very crisp. This finish on this one, the palate and the finish is very long and like vibrant,
It's good. I like that.
Oh gosh, it's nice. Jim in the background, how are you liking the second one, Jim?
I like the smell of this one better than the first. Although the first one's really good. Don't get me wrong, but you're right.
Yeah.
It's totally different than the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
This is kind of like
Totally
what we
different.
normally would drink, something darker and a little more sugary.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I have a quick question for you, Will. So craft co brands, obviously now you have Joseph Magnus. You have some other brands as well. How do the various different brands under Craftco, how do they live? Like, are they set up in terms of, your goals to make sure, like, some of them have like, single barrel, some of them have like, obviously like the Magnus approach in terms of the cigar finish, like more of like a finish approach, but are they set up to like compete with one another, to complement one another? What's like the thought process behind like all the various different brands, the whiskey brands under Craftco?
That's a hell of a question. So at Craftco, we kind of set it up that we have different tiers of whiskeys, right? So you got your kind of pull it off the shelf for a holiday pour, like a cigar blend.
Everyone needs that. Absolutely.
Yeah, you got your everyday drinker, different price points, right? So part of my job is my barrel inventory management. So we kind of structured the different brands based on ages of bourbon and complexity, dare I say. So Joseph Magnus is probably the top tier. But then like Fox and Odin is right under that, which is that's my favorite brand. We helped create that and get it off the ground. So there's different tiers. So there's Joseph Magnus, Fox and Odin, Coppercraft, and Flying Ace, and then we also have an organic liqueur brand. So it's a little bit something for everyone, right? So if you want a 3-year bourbon blend, or you want like Armagnac finished bourbon, we kind of just target every demographic and crowd, and then just kind of apply different blending philosophies to each brand, dare I say.
Fox and Odin?
Yeah,
I like
Fox and Odin. So I actually just finished. I spent a few hours, probably 6 hours in a warehouse today, frozen. But we were tasting. we're finalizing our next double oaked blend for Fox and Odin, which is probably my favorite.
I've had a few bottles of it myself.
Hell yeah! I mean, it's fantastic. I was in a warehouse. It was probably 25 degrees. My toes and feet froze, but our team came up with a fantastic blend. I'm super excited about each different SKU that we have.
That's awesome.
And it's fun to deliver a little whatever the crowd wants, dare I say. I mean, top shelf, middle shelf, not low. I shouldn't say low shelf, but a little bit.
There's like a variety of different I guess like sub brands, even like under the Fox brand, if you will, something that everyone can kind of enjoy, regardless if it's like a little bit more expensive or more budget friendly. That's that's a good thing. Definitely a good thing.
And I mean, we definitely we focus on maturation too as well. Initial maturation in the bourbon barrels, but then as well as secondary maturation. We have secondary finishes. We've got a handful. Our social house in Holland, we do a lot of limited time offerings. So we really focus on just treating the barrels and kind of seeing what the best comes out of them, dare I say. So
totally love it. No, thank you for that, Will. S Gold had a good question in terms of like, what's everyone's favorite note that you're looking for? I guess like as it relates like to when we're picking this barrel, and just in general, maybe like, so for me, as much as I'll kick it off, as much as I love oak, don't get me wrong, I love a whiskey that's very complex and that is very like, it almost kind of grabs your attention. So, like I like, honestly, these first two are really cool because you had the first one, which was like all vanilla citrus. And you don't really normally get that in a whiskey, off the bat. That was very unique. And I like that a lot. The second one was oak, but it had a ton of like different like fruit in it as well. So I love the complexity. But is there a certain note that, like when you're sitting at home, you're either drinking whiskey neat or with a cigar? Scott, Matt, Alex, Katie, Jim, is there something that you guys like, typically kind of lean toward in particular?
Yeah, I mean, oak is always like one of like the forefront. Sherry is a big one for me. And then just even like if I'm smoking with a cigar, I'm looking for like a little bit of a leather note. Depends on the cigar too, but it's oak and sherry would be the dominant ones.
Totally. I like it. All right. Matt, how about you, man? What's your go-to from a note standpoint that you love in a whiskey?
Yeah, I'm pretty similar to Scott on that. So any of like tart cherry, some of the ones that have kind of a grape note, big fan of those. So like an Eagle 17, kind of like an example of that for me. So those are the ones that kind of really get my attention.
Some of your go-tos. That's cool. Good stuff. I love it. Ted, yeah, you're right, man. Going back to that Fox and Odin Double Oak it is incredible, man. Great point. Katie, Jim, how about you guys? What do you guys normally look for in a whiskey? Like, there's, I'm sure everyone like Scott and Matt just said, there's certain things that people love in a whiskey. What do you guys normally like or lean toward, I should say?
I'd have to agree with Matt and Scott. But my go-tos are Evernorth's. So a little stronger, the sweetness behind it. So
Okay.
My go-to.
That's your go-to.
These,
I like it.
I don't know.
She definitely needs Evernorth. But, yeah, I'm like dark fruit. Some
Okay.
some of the summarized.
Dark fruit, cherry nose. All right. I like that. Alex, you want to bring us home? How about you? What do you normally like when you're reaching for a pour at night? What's something that you typically like, not so much the bottle, but like certain note that you're going to get?
No, I mean, if I like rye a lot. So if I'm reaching for a rye, I like a lot of the baking spice, right? The nutmeg in there, and the some of the cinnamon, not overpowering the cinnamon, but like, some of the things like some of the Redwood Empire, like an Emerald Giant from Redwood Empire, some of that stuff. But I like that's what I'm grabbing a lot.
What is that? I'm trying to blow that, make that a little bit bigger. My computer's a little bit slow. Show that one more time, Alex.
Oh, I was just saying about drinking rye and preferring the baking spices and emerald, like Redwood Empire Emerald Giant, the cast strength stuff.
Got it.
Stuff.
Gotcha. Cool. No, awesome. Cool. All right. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Someone did ask a question about like what like do any of these like kind of compare to anything similar on the market. The first one definitely does not. That is very unique, at least in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely different. First one's definitely different. The second one is probably similar to a lot of different products in the market as a whole. Nothing that comes to mind, top of my mind, but it's definitely has a lot more like fruit notes, so it's a bit more similar from that standpoint. But that first one was, oh my gosh, I gotta nose it again because it's so good. Oh man, that was so neat. That was so cool, so different. All right. Are we ready to go on to number 3? And we can always come back to. You guys ready to go to number 3?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So the last one, same thing, same age, same mash bill. This is barrel number 15171. So we're at the top of the line from a proof standpoint. 109.4. Let me get a little bit of water before I move on. 109.4. So far, I poured this one already. All right, Katie, we started with you. Now we're at the end of the road. We're going back to you, Katie. You didn't know that.
Back on the spot again, man.
Back on the spot again, ladies. Hey, ladies first, Katie. Gotta be. I have to be respectful, otherwise my wife will be mad at me. So blame my wife. You can blame her.
No, this one's different. This is a little harder.
It is, right? It's darker than I think even the second one, which is actually funny.
Yes, it is.
I thought that one was pretty dark. This one's even darker, just slightly. This is nice. We'll give you a second, Katie. You take your time. Scott, Matt, Alex, what do you guys think of this one? With the number 3.
I'm really liking the nose on this. It's more dense. It's more like bold.
Yeah. That's
Trying
exactly what I had. I had a lot more like leather.
Yeah,
Like a leather note to it.
Yeah. There's something like almost like tart, maybe.
What do you say?
Tart.
Yeah, it is. This is different too. Wow, these are 3 completely different barrels. Sometimes you do a barrel pick and there might be like some similarities between certain barrels. These are like, I mean, they're in completely different worlds. All 3 of these.
See if you get anything sweet off of it at all.
Yeah, it's definitely leathery.
I was getting something.
I know it's not significantly higher proof, but it definitely on the nose it feels higher proof.
Matt, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, yeah.
You got to
Oh
get the
wow, I
oak
like this.
and the leather. There's something else there.
Yeah, there is. Kind of in the
Yeah,
background,
that's
kind
what
of
I
like
think what I'm trying to pick out. I was saying tart, but there's something
Yeah.
else underneath everything I can't make out.
there is something
Yeah,
hidden
I
in the
get that kind
background.
of
It has-
I don't know.
that
if
kind of
it's
sour
sweet
note.
or
Yeah,
sour.
it almost has like a. It kind of reminds me of
Okay,
like a
but it
dusty
smells
kind of a note. Like when you sip like a dusty from like the 50s or 60s, it has like that note in it. It's kind of like
An
like
old
you were
book.
saying. You were kind of
Is
saying,
that what it
yeah,
is?
it's nice though. I love
That
that note though.
that note's called rancio.
Rancio?
Yes, it's a you can it's in the bourbon and wine industry.
Okay.
That's that unique leather tobacco, dusty book, old leather couch, grandma's,
Yes.
Like an old
Mm,
library, comfortable leather chair type library.
Yeah.
or like
Rancio.
an old. You go into an old
Get the old leather
library with leather
Mhm.
chairs that
Yeah.
people might have smoked cigars there last week
Yep.
Yeah,
and
literally.
maybe spilt whiskey on the table. Uh,
Yes.
and then there's a dish of nuts out there too, right? So like
Yep.
that kind of weird savory, that's rancio.
Oh, that's definitely it. I mean, nail head hit, seriously,
Old cigar club.
because it's definitely there. This is the deepest of like the oak leather compared to 3 was cool because it had, oak, it had fruit, it had like blackberries. It was vibrant, but it was oaky at the same time. But this is like very deep, very leather forward. And then the first one is just like completely, oh my gosh, the first one is so different. I can't even, I'm gonna go back to it in a little bit. Has anyone sipped number 3 yet? And if so, what are your thoughts on number 3?
Yeah, I sipped it. It's definitely like that note you were talking about, Will. It's like really like old leather. There's the oak.
Dusty, yep.
Yeah, really dusty. Yeah, it's
Ooh.
different for sure. I think this would be something that would like go really like well with like a medium to full bodied cigar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It
the
has like
mouthfeel
a
on this one.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead, Marcus.
No, you first, Matt. Please, you first, sir.
Well, I was just gonna say the mouthfeel feels a lot more viscous on this one, and I don't get so much of that drying note that I got mostly on the first one we tried, a little bit on the second one. This one,
The tannin content.
It seems to have less of that tannin drying on the finish.
I totally agree with you, my friend. Literally, it's a little bit more creamy, and it has like what I didn't get in the nose with this one, number 3. But I was very surprised and pleasantly surprised to get this. It had almost like a very soft powder, like a confectionery sugar kind of a note in the mid end of the palate, to kind of soften it up a little bit, because I thought it was gonna be just like overpowering like leathery oak, but it's really not. It's probably the most refined of all 3 of them from a palate standpoint.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, that's nice. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one.
That's good. That's good. Oh man, that's nice. All right, Katie, number 3. What's it saying to you now?
Leather for sure. I get that one. It's good. The oak definitely stronger than the last group. So, but the leather and more of the oak. And I do agree with Will of the old library, but I was thinking cigar lounge, like the leather sofas. Someone's smoking a cigar. Bourbon there.
Yeah.
That's the analogy I got there.
Would you drink that there?
Yes, this would be something to go to a cigar lounge with.
Okay, I like it. I like the cigar lounge. I like that. That's pretty cool. That would be a great name as well. I like that. Cigar lounge. All right, Jim, you're out of the picture. Just so you know, we are officially inviting Katie going forward. You've been kicked out, Jim. Just so you know. Sorry, it was nice knowing you though.
I get the oak and leather, and then I'm kind of stuck after that. But I do get, to me, I get a lot of oak on it. It's good.
Yeah, indeed, absolutely, indeed. Wow, yeah, I would love to get all three. Great boy, I would love that. I would love to. All right, so I have a quick question before we dive back into these, and we can start the vote and everything in a second. So a good question for you, Will. Question for you is, so between yourself and Nancy, you guys put out in the last year or two this wonderful Murray Hill special release, right? Is that not so much this bottle in this particular release, but is this something that you're looking to do going forward, to have like special releases every year, every other year? Is that part of like your, I guess, like strategy, if you will?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So I kind of spoke on it earlier when you asked about single barrel releases. So
yeah,
we kind of internally, we have that mindset of like, does it make sense, right? Is it good enough? Or like, is it good enough? Or is this something truly special? And our goal for Murray Hill Club Special is to do that annually, a new release annually. We are currently, it's January. We've got a lot of ideas on in brainstorming, and some potentially in the works. So we are definitely looking at releasing one in 2026.
Okay.
So
cool. Awesome.
Yeah. And it's fun too, because it gives us a little like creativity, artistic freedom too, outside of the norm, to kind of push the boundaries. So yeah, we are excited and looking at releasing one this year as well. So.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I love it.
I don't know if I'm allowed to give more details than that, because boss lady might come hollering in the morning. So, but yeah, absolutely.
That's fair. All right, that's awesome, man. Something at least to look forward to. All right. Oh, go ahead.
As well as, I'm not sure if y'all, the Family Reserve, we released the golden nugget of our inventory. I can't remember. It might have been 2017. We're looking at reviving that as well. So a lot coming.
Wow. That Family Reserve, is that for Michigan only?
No, that'll be nationwide. It will be.
Okay.
It should be, yes.
All right. Awesome. All right. Very nice.
Or if I say Michigan only, are you going to come to Michigan or what?
Well, I would either come to Michigan and or start just begging Matt like every day. Hey, Matt, what can I do for you today? Matt, do you need your grass cut? I can order a lawn landscaper to come to your house. Either one. One of those works for me.
Yeah, I think we should work on making a Michigan only.
Well, I mean, we've talked about releasing it out of the social house. So
that's awesome. I like it.
Yeah,
right.
a lot of cool things coming out of the social house. I'll keep it at that, but keep your ear to the ground.
We'll do. Awesome. All right. Awesome. All right. I think it's time. Let's vote on at least one to remove. I think that might be a good path forward, and then we can go back and do the final two that we like. I'm gonna go around. I'm not gonna put Katie on the spot. I did that a couple times, so I need to be a gentleman and be the opposite gentleman by letting her go last this time. So this time I'm gonna start with Alex. Alex, if you had to vote one off the island, which one would you vote off? 1, 2, or 3, going in order of that we reviewed them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to go back,
When we come back to you, when we give you a minute.
Yeah, 'cause I just
I'll
went
give you a
back. I
minute.
didn't think, I thought one was not going to be on it. And I just went back to one, and I'm like, wow, I really like that. So
All right, we'll give you a second. Let me go to Scott. Let's go out west, Mr. Utah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Scotty?
It's really tough. I mean, between 1 and 2, gosh, if I had to like shoot one down, and that's hard. I'd probably say 2.
2. Ooh, I like it. All right. To be voted off. All right, so Scott goes with 2. All right. That's cool. All right. Matt, let's let you go next.
In terms of least favorite, it would
least
be
favorite.
number one by, and that it's not a super hard decision for me on this one. So I would go with number 1, the 208.
This is the case of your
Okay.
face.
All right. I like it. So
That's
Matt
what
is
I
going
said.
number 1. Katie, you're still last. We're gonna go to Jim and then Alex and then come back to you, Katie. So Jim, which one are you voting off the island?
I'd probably go with 3.
3.
I don't-
Oh my
I don't-
gosh, goodness gracious.
I'm not really.
We're going any.
That's my palate. I apologize. I don't like it really oaky bourbons.
Okay. That's
For the
fair.
most
No,
part.
no, no.
But it
This
was
is fun.
delicious.
All right.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay. All right. Well, so far we are definitely a divided group. We got 1, 2, and 3. Everything's gone. Sorry, well, we need new samples. Just joking. Just joking. All right. So we got 1, 2, and 3 all off the island. This is gonna be fun, actually. Alex, you're now next.
this might be unpopular, but I'm with Jim. I think I prefer 1 and 2. I mean, 2 I like. What I don't.
Okay.
3 is I like it, but it's not.
Not your jam. So which one are you voting off, Alex? All I need is one answer. Which one are you voting off? We're gonna come back to the final 2.
Oh, it's hard.
It is, isn't it?
Isn't it like which kid do you like best or something?
I
know it is. It really
that.
is. It truly is. They're so different. That's the cool thing about all 3 of these. I honestly would be perfectly happy, just from my own personal perspective, with all 3 of these. I'm gonna say 2 different options, so that I don't say which one. I like 2 different options for different reasons, and I will say that at the end. So I'll give my vote at the end. So, all right, Alex.
No, I'm gonna vote off 1.
1. Oh man.
Even though, yeah, the problem is they're all. It's like I could do any of them.
I know. I'm with you on that one. All right, Alex says 1. So we have 2 for 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. Katie, we're coming back to you. See, I did save you for last, Katie.
Oh, I'm gonna go with 2.
2. Oh my gosh. All right.
I know.
This is gonna be a tough one.
All right. And I'll give my final vote. So actually, we are actually in the majority now. This is good. My vote to remove is number 2 also. So number 2 is gone. So we're between number 1 and number 3. I'm okay with that, actually, because I love all 3 of these. I feel Alex feels really sad right now. The reason why I feel like number 2 is great, but I feel like I've nosed that in the past, maybe not from Joseph Magnus, but something similar. 1 and 3 are so different, and so cool. I think that our community would love them. So, all right, so we're going back then between 1 and 3 now, going forward. So number 2 is out the mix.
Will,
Yes.
Can I get the barrel? Can I get 2?
No, that's
Sure.
I'm just-
oh.
Hell yeah.
Love it. All right. I'm going to go back and pour 1 and 3. If you guys want to do the
1 and
same,
3.
let's pour 1 and 3 again. And then we can vote one last time. See what else. If there's any thoughts from the community. Well, I have a question for you. So
Yes, sir.
today, and I believe in history, Joseph Magnus has never had a rye as a product. Do you foresee that changing ever in the future?
It's a hell of a question. You got a bag of great questions.
I do my research. I'm
yeah, so
I'm a big fan
historically-
of
Are
Joseph
you?
Magnus. I love Joseph Magnus.
Okay.
I have for many years.
I should have changed this picture. I have a here. Let me give me a second.
Yeah, take your time.
Hey, by the way, the Judge, your bottle, your whiskey of the year was special release 2 years ago, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I love this Murray Hill Club. This bad boy was, oh my gosh, that was my
Let's
jam.
see, number 5.
That was my jam.
All
Loved
right,
it.
so Joseph A. Magnus is watching over me right now while I say this. Traditionally, they did produce rye.
Okay.
Back, so he shut down. He voluntarily shut down before Prohibition
Okay.
was put across the country. So he was producing rye. Interestingly enough, we are planning on releasing a rye this year.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. So we found an awesome lot of barrels. It makes sense. I'm not sure of the specifics yet,
okay.
but
That's fair.
we are planning. I am as the head blender, I am opting for it to be cask strength.
Nice.
Okay.
So yes, we are planning
Nice.
on releasing a rye. And another thing too, we're looking at going back to the basics, highlighting our blending capabilities and skill.
Yeah.
We are currently planning on releasing the rye unfinished, to truly
Oh.
highlight
Nice.
the beauty of the whiskey.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Very
Yes.
nice. I love it, man. First and foremost, I love it. I love the creativity. I'm glad you guys are going back to, or not going back to, but I guess going back, because originally you said many years ago, the original Joseph Magnus actually had a rye. So I love the fact that you're kind of going back and you're reintroducing that in 2026. I like the fact that it's going to be non-finished. I think that's great also. So kudos to you guys. Awesome, man. Congrats. Very nice.
Again,
Very
it goes
nice.
back to it. It makes sense, right? It just makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's the philosophy
absolutely.
that we have here. So
That's awesome. That is so cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day. Love it.
give me a glass of whiskey and I'll talk about whiskey all day long or all night long.
I love it, man. I love it. I think it's great. Well, how if I give you one more I'm going to give you a judge recommendation. Not that you have to take advantage of this, or even you can take it back to Nancy if you want. Maybe you guys can discuss it. I would love for you to do a Joseph Magnus cigar blend, but with rye as the base. First bourbon. So I would love that. I think that would be pretty cool. I won't say it. I won't ask whether or not if you're doing it, but I would say if you're thinking about it, I think that would be pretty cool too.
I'll tell you, it's not in the pipeline currently, but I'll take that with consideration.
That's cool. All right, let's get back to our whiskey. So now we're back to we're down to 2. We have number 1 at 102.4 proof, and we have number 3 at 109.4. I'm gonna go back to number 1 again because they've been sitting here for a little bit now, so we can get back into these and do our final vote. I'm fine with. I'm actually good. I think it's cool that we did eliminate number 2. I did love number 2, and Alex, if you end up buying truly number barrel number 2, I will buy a couple bottles from you because I love number 2 also.
Same, Alex.
But 1
You
and
hit me
3,
up.
yeah, hit them up. 1 and 3 are so different, and they're truly lovely in different ways. All right, I'm going back to number 1.
And that's the thing. It's not like, oh my God, you guys picked number 3. I'm gonna be so bummed out. You know, it's
We got two bangers.
Really
These are
splitting
both
hairs.
It really is a splitting hairs, big time. This is so sweet. Oh man, Katie, I got to go back to everything that you said, like that orange, citrus, kind of a note, that vanilla note.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice, though. I love this. Mm. Wow, that's so good. That vanilla note is so prevalent. The vanilla and the orange peel, and not a burnt orange peel. That's so different. That is so different. Gosh.
You enjoyed them so much.
Oh, man. How do you guys feel out there? What do you guys think? Is it like, as you start to sip these, is it getting easier, harder, or is your judgment, not that you have to say it yet, still the same between the two?
Mine
What do you
is
think,
still
Scott?
pretty clear cut.
Pretty clear cut for you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
same for me.
Same for Matt. All right, Matt, it's pretty clear. Scott's pretty clear. Damn, I love it. All right. Alex, how about you this time?
Well, I'm doing the politician thing and I'm flip-flopping. Sorry, Jim. I was with you, and I think I've moved away from 1 to 3.
Okay. All right. And Jim, how about you? I'm going to you first, Jim. Let Katie go last this time.
I like.
Has your position changed? Or are you still like, do you know like which particular
Well, I
one
wanted
of these
to
two that
keep
you really
two.
like?
But I out of the 3, I did like 1. Irregardless,
one,
about
okay.
3 when we're still in. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
a little better for me.
Okay. All right. Katie, do you know which one you like better? You don't have to say which one, but do you know which one you like better?
Yes, I do.
You do. All right. I love it. All right. Well, hell, we're ready to vote. All right. Let me get a new piece of paper. All right. 2 is out. Let me just do all brand new. 1 and 3. All right. We're going to go around the room. We're going to start with the Michigan King, Matt H. Matt, which one are we bringing home for the channel? 1 or 3?
It's got to be number 3 for me.
Matt. All right. I'm writing names down too. Matt says number 3. All right. Let's go to Utah.
It's number 3 for me.
Number 3 for Scotty. All right, Scott. All right. All right. Scott says number 3 also. We're going to go, not Jim, but we're going to go to Katie. Which one, Katie?
1 for me. Sorry, guys.
Katie says 1. All right.
Guys.
You like
That's
the
all
two
right.
better?
That's all right. All right. Let's stick in that same household. Jim, where are you going
1.
now?
I'm a 1 still. Yeah.
Jim says 1. All right. All right. So we got the household is unified. I love it. It's like Game of Thrones. All right. So Katie and Jim
All
got
to
number
you,
1.
Alex.
Yeah, Alex. Up to you, Alex. Where are you going next?
Yeah, I know. By the time I got to the end, I think I have to go 3.
3. All right. Alex is 3.
I'm so distraught from number 2 that it's hard for me,
You're just still sad. Alex is just sad for number 2. He's like he's in misery.
Yeah.
All right. Alex is number 3. I'm gonna vote, but I'm gonna ask. I don't know if you have these in front of you still, or do you happen to have these in front of you, Will, or no?
I don't, unfortunately.
You
But
don't. All right, that's okay. No worries.
I've collected an opinion hearing everyone's feedback.
What's your opinion based off of everyone's feedback?
So personally, I think I consider single barrels to be something special, right? Something standoutish, not from the norm, not something you can find every day. And hearing the feedback, I would go for 3.
Okay. All right.
But
All right.
but I appreciate 1 though as being so. It's like 1 I would probably choose to drink a daily drinker, but then
Yeah.
3 being like a kind of a single barrel.
Got
I
it.
agree,
Okay.
Will.
You know,
Okay.
right? I mean,
That's fair. That is fair. All right. So to sum it up, we have 2 votes for number 1, 3 votes for number 3. I'll cast, I guess, well, kind of deciding and or tying vote, but I'm going to go with this is a tough one for me. I love one of these in particular. The other one I think is very cool and very different, but the one that I think is just like blows it out of the water is number 3. That barrel is fantastic. I love number 3.
Agreed.
15171 is amazing. So I'm going to vote number 3. This is great. This is, and I think it was the note that you said, Will, you said it was called, what was that here? Rancio. Rancio.
Yep.
Rancio. Oh my gosh. I might have a drinking problem with this barrel. This is ridiculously good. Like this is
It reminds me of
really
Russell's
good.
15, to be honest. Like there's that initial hit. It's like 15.
It does. It does have that note. It really does. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. That is so nice. So someone asked earlier in the comments, like, what do you look for in the nose? Not every single day, right? Because it's going to change. Certain days, I'm like Alex. Certain days, all I want is a rye. Certain days, all I want is a finished bourbon, right? Might be this one, might be the cigar blend. But other days, you want just something that's like that hits home. And I love the leather, the oak, the dark fruits, and that rancio kind of a note. And number 3 is dangerously good. Our community is going to love. They would have loved 1 or 2, Alex. I'm sorry, 1, Jim and Katie, but they're going to love number 3. So we're going to go home with Will, barrel number 15171, 109.4 proof. At least when you pulled it, that is the barrel for us. And I'll email you and the team there as well. Allie, I'll email you and Allie for sure as well. But this is fantastic, man.
awesome.
So good. So, thank you, man.
Yeah.
So real quick, I want to just do a quick cheers. Before I do a cheers, any final comments? Scott, Matt, Katie, Jim, Alex, anybody? Any final comments?
I just have a question for Will. What is the time frame on these kind of things? On these
good question.
bottles?
Well, I can't give you a great answer, unfortunately, because so I can probably get you an answer in a day or 2. I just don't do that side of the.
Like a guesstimate. I was just wondering.
I would say probably within 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Look at the oils.
Yeah, we gotta order labels. Then that's 4 to 6 weeks to package it, and then ship it to a distributor, and then so.
Yeah.
8-ish weeks, 8 to 10 maybe.
That's fair. That works. Totally works.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Anybody else? Any other questions for Will, Katie, Jim, Matt, Scotty?
No, this has been a lot of
Thank you
fun.
for
Thank you
your
Will
time.
so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Again, thank you honestly to Alex. I tried for a while, and Alex, one day, my efforts over 6 months to a year, one day he just makes things happen. So maybe you can just do a lot more for me, Alex, because you obviously are the man of many talents, my friend. But no, honestly, I've been from Ohio to Michigan to Utah. Alex, our New England connection. Thank you all, honestly, for joining. All of you guys, really do appreciate your time. Again, I know you guys, how busy you guys all are with family, friends, kids, loved ones, and so forth. Will, thank you for staying late. I know you had a long day today as well. So thank you. I'll email you and Allie regarding this, but really excited for this. This is I normally keep a little bit for later. I'm gonna have to wait until the barrel comes in. I'm finishing this tonight. This number 3 is so damn good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is ridiculous, boy. I think
Happy
I might
New Year,
toss up a
everyone.
cigar.
Yeah,
Happy
Year's,
New
guys.
Year.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you all for your time. And cheers to Joseph Magnus.
Definitely.
Cheers.
Thanks everyone who joined on the stream as well. Appreciate you all. Cheers, everyone. Have a great night.
Adios.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
All right, and we are all